Hello, my name is Caden. This is Castle Toolage, your home defense network. People have been asking me about a little bit of a tabletop review about the handguns they see on my videos, so I'm going to be doing it for those people. I'm not going to be giving out a lot of statistics. Those are something that is readily easy looked up for specific numbers like barrel length, width, and weight, all that kind of nonsense. You can just go to the CZ website. What you're looking at here is a CZ Duty P-09. This is a full-size version of the popular Duty 07. This has the longest barrel length. I'm not going to give the size because it's probably going to be wrong anyway. Okay. Why do you want a long size? Well, you're going to get the full velocity out of the bullet out of the pointy end of the muzzle, and your length in between the sights are going to give you better accuracy. Okay. They're going to give you better accuracy. Okay. Look at your 3-dot sights. Okay. Uh, this is a nice little gun. This is ambidextrous as far as the decocker, and I also should say this is going to be a BD variant of the P-09. What does the BD mean? Well, the B is very important when you're dealing with CZs because there's a lot of CZ competition guns, and the B means that it has a firing pin block, which is very important when you're dealing with a gun with home defense or concealed carry or open carry or whatever you're doing in that fashion. So the B is very important. The D variant means that it's just a decocker. Okay. There is also something that comes with it where you can swap out the decocker and turn this into a thumb safety, and you can at that point use it cocked and lock. You can do DA SA and swap this thing out for like a 1911 style locked and cocked if you choose to do that. Personally, I'd never do that, and just go from there. All right. This is going to be a little bit more of a cheaper gun. If you hear it, it's going to be a different style than one of their better made guns. I mean, but what is the philosophy of use of this? This is basically my toolbox gun. This is something that sits in the car. This is something that sits in the car in a gun safe that is physically attached in some manner. Okay, I'm not too worried about it. When I say cheap, I think I got this in the high 400s. I don't remember. So it does a very good job. One of the things that you also need to take a look at with CZs, and it's easier to see, is that you're going to see a number right here. You may not be able to see it on camera, but the 14 means that it was manufactured in 2014. And when you're dealing with CZs, that is a very important component to it. The other thing about the Duty model is that it's going to be the slide is going to have less real estate on it, like your typical gun. Like with my Beretta, you're going to have a lot of real estate to bring that back and do your malfunction drills. Any CZ that you're going to have to retrain yourself, retrain your fingers to do whatever you need to do. The one thing I like about the 09 Duty is that you have these lines marked out here and here to do whatever type of malfunction or checking drills what you need to do. Okay. Decocker. This is going to be a DASA. That is going to be your double action, and then when it goes off, you're going to be in single action, and you'll be able to do that. This gun has probably only been shot maybe about 300 times, and it has really performed well in that fashion. Okay. The last thing is how to open this up. CZs are a little bit more of a pain in the butt to do. You're going to have that nipple, and then you're going to have a line right here. There's going to be a line on the slide and a line on the frame. You're going to have to, what I do is I just pull back the hammer, obviously safety check the thing, bring it back. All I do is I squeeze it back like that. I take the magazines, and what I should say about the magazines for the Duty, this is 19 plus 1. So if you have 20 here and then backed up by another 19, it's going to be a substantial win for you against multiple targets or even an active shooter situation where you're working with 39 rounds instead of 21 rounds with this. Okay. So what you do is you bring it up, bring it back a little bit. All I do is I take the end of the magazine and I hit it. That stipple comes out. Turn it over. Use my finger to take this out. Pop it up. Close the hammer. Bring it forward, and boom, you're in it. These are all standard stuff that you see nowadays, and then you can clean it however you so choose. Okay. Putting it back together is just the opposite. Put it in. I bring the hammer back. There we go. Bring the hammer back from there. Bring the slide back up just a little bit like I showed you before. And pop this pin in and make sure everything is happy. Okay? Everything's happy. CZ Duty P-09, chambered in 9mm. This is a 19+1. It's a little bit more on the cheaper end, so I'm not afraid to get it damaged or stolen, so that's why I keep it in my car. So if I do need, I will always have like this on my concealed carry, and this one is always locked in the car in some fashion. My name is Kate, and this is Castle 2, your home defense network. I hope this helped.